let's talk about your pay-as-you-earn reconciliation that is due before the end of May. And I think a lot of employees already starting to ask, where's my IRP5? And I just want to explain what this is all about. It sounds very technical. We need to do a pay-as-you-earn reconciliation, but in actual fact, it is matching your payroll with what you have declared to SARS on a monthly basis and what has been paid to SARS. Easy as that. So every month you deduct pay-as-you-earn, UIF, SDL, SDL, a skills development levy, from the salaries from the employees, or it's part of your cost of company. And you report these figures on your EMP 201 on a monthly basis, and you pay the money over to SARS. But twice a year, we need to do a reconciliation. And those dates are between March and 31st of August is the first reconciliation period. And then for the full year, the final reconciliation that we do usually it's due by the end of May, is from the 1st of March until the end of February. So what do we do then? We take the IRP5 information, we match it with what has been actually paid, and we match it with your payroll. And if we don't do the reconciliations or we do it incorrectly, there may be penalties and interest if you do it late. Incorrectly, we can do a resubmission to SARS if we are aware that there has been an error on the EMP 501. But also, I think it's important that we remember, if we don't do our EMP 501s, you won't get a tax clearance. So if you are looking for a tender or applying for a tender or for funding, you won't get it because the tax clearance will be blocked. And then also your employees won't get the IRP5, which means they can't file their income tax returns normally around July when it opens, and they won't get their refunds if they do get a refund. And then also, SARS might flag you for an audit if you don't declare in time. So it's easy. If you're registered for pay-as-you-earn and you're paying any kind of remuneration, like directors' fees, like commission, all those need to be submitted to SARS and on our pay-as-you-earn reconciliation. So in actual fact, you need to be registered for pay-as-you-earn, even if you're only paying commission. It doesn't matter if your payroll is small or it's a large payroll, you still need to do your reconciliation. So it's important because it keeps our businesses compliant. It helps our team to stay on the good side for SARS. You are avoiding late penalty fees and interest, and you're actually on top of your game. That's the bottom line. So if you manage your payroll, don't treat the pay-as-you-earn reconciliation just as an afterthought. It is not. It is a check-in between your numbers and SARS's numbers. And please do it right, because then you protect yourself, you protect your business, and you protect your team at the end of the day. So if you do need help with the reconciliations, please reach out and contact me, and we'll be able to help you and give you a stress-free last week of May. And if you've got any questions that you want me to answer in the future, please leave it in the comments below and I will attend to that. And if there is anybody you know of that can find value in the content, please share it with them as well.